Okay, this is Mandy Devich. This is my audience. Where are you?
Okay.
On December 23rd, 2003, my family's lives were changed in the blink of an eye. 12 years into our marriage, my husband was involved in a horrific work-related accident that left him 100% disabled. I then had to step into the role of provider. Had I continued my education while being a stay-at-home mom, it would have made my transition much easier and given me better options for my future. No matter where you are currently in your life, the decision to better yourself through continued education could only better prepare you to handle life on life's terms. I am one example of why continued education early on would have prepared me to step into my new role with ease. From my personal experience, I'm going to give you examples of the importance of continued education in my past, my present, and in my future. Starting with my past, right after graduating high school, I chose to get married and start a family. My choice was to be a homemaker. That was always where I saw myself in my perfect life. It's always what I wanted to be. My husband was the provider. I was the homemaker. I never thought I would need a higher education because I believed my role would always be as a homemaker. 12 years and 5 kids later brings us to the story I told you about in the beginning in my husband's accident, that left him no longer able to provide for our family. I then had to do my best to fill that role as provider. Having no education other than my high school diploma and no work experience, my options were very limited. Had I continued my education while I was a homemaker, I would have been better prepared to fill this new role. Now moving from my past into the present, continued education is proving once again its importance. Having fulfilled my role as homemaker, provider, I am now continuing my education to start the next chapter in my life. With all my children grown and on their own, I am left feeling like I have no purpose or no direction. I am looking to start a career doing something I am passionate about rather than just doing what I had to do as a provider. So looking to my future now, I can still see the importance of continued education. By continuing my education, I will have the tools needed to build the future that I want. In conclusion, just from my experience alone, you can see where I personally would have benefited in my past and still can benefit in the present by continuing my education so that I can have a brighter tomorrow. Thanks. There's my audience again.